this CRG kart with this 28,000 watt QS138 setup on it from Electro. So it's running a QS138 motor and an EM260 controller, and then it's running a 48 amp hour battery. So this thing gets to speed really quick. I mean, it'll blaze the tires off instantly. But the only problem is, it's running the 5-inch wheels, and it's a race kart, a CRG race kart, so it's super low to the ground. Even running it out on the smooth road out here, I mean, it's constantly hitting pebbles and rocks because it's so low. So to kind of fix that problem, hopefully, and then maybe change up the gear ratio a little bit so it'll have a little bit more top speed without changing the rear sprocket, I'm going to install these 6-inch DWT wheels, Douglas wheels, with an American bolt pattern. So there's a lot more options for dirt tires or taller tires with the 6-inch wheels versus the 5-inch wheels with the CRG bolt pattern that's on the cart right now. So I got these wheel adapters so I can go from the metric pattern or the CRG pattern to the American pattern on these wheels. And then the hubs for the CRG 17mm spindles on the front of the cart. And then I'm gonna mount up some of these dirt tires on the 6-inch wheels. I mean, so they're gonna be a lot taller, which is nice because it'll give me some ground clearance. And I think it'll clear the sides here. Hopefully, it'll be close, but I think it might clear. We'll see. With these hubs, I'm gonna have to drill out the holes on the wheels to fit over these studs. But other than that, I think they'll fit right on. And it'll give me plenty of room out here for the tire. Yeah, I think a 5/16 will do it. Okay, so that looks like it'll work. And it's not too far inboard. So in case I ever do put a wider wheel on here, or wider tire, but I can always move it out. So now I'll see if these back ones will fit on here. They'll be totally hub-centric because it's almost gonna press fit in there. So now I just need to mount these tires on these wheels. So these wheels should be pretty easy to mount. I think they're a lot easier than the kart tires. You got a lot softer sidewall. Go ahead and use the tire mounting tool. Makes it super easy. Probably didn't even need to use it on these tires, but makes it easy. So we got everything put together, and on one of the tires I actually had to use a tube because it wouldn't seat on the bead of the wheel because the wheels are so wide for these dirt tires. But anyway, so we'll go test it out and we'll see if this thing gets any traction whatsoever with these dirt tires, which I highly doubt. This thing's like being on ice, even with the higher gear ratio. They go test the thing out in the dirt. thing is awesome in the dirt. That ground clearance definitely helped, but I think it might need a different set of tires because it already almost wore out the rear tire, or rear tires, with one video. I mean, the fronts are fine, but I'm gonna have to find a different alternative for the back because it just blows these right off. I mean, we're running at 75% power in this video, so if I switch it to 100, I'm not sure these tires will hold up.